Welcome to the field house in New Orleans as we get ready for GSB season action. We got Kentucky Reserve versus the New Orleans Riders. What's going on, everybody? This is Al Ingram III, and with me in the booth tonight is the owner of the Dallas Flying Stallions, Pizzo. Pizzo, what's going on, man?
What's up, Ingram? What's going on, GSB? So happy to be here in New Orleans for the opening game here in the warehouse in New Orleans. So happy to be here calling the game with you tonight.
Oh yeah, glad to be here. It's going to be a good one here as New Orleans get the tip, and Lewis is going to bring it down court to begin. He passes it over to Greg Lake. Down to Saint. Saint's going to pass it into Maximus. Over to Lake again. Screen set. He's going to pull up, and he is going to miss. Rebound by Tyree.
Yeah, got a miss, but we see them going to Greg Lake early here, as they often do, as we see him push the ball up the court. And let's see how Greg Lake does this season after that up for an MVP last year. Couldn't pull it off. Let's see what he pulls off this year.
Absolutely. That was him taking the spot, but the shot, it was rebound by Kentucky. Now Hardaway is pushing it over to Melo. Melo gives it to Young 2. Over to Melo. Melo's going to take the three. Good. And Kentucky strikes first.
Great shot there from Cam Mello. Had an interesting offseason. You know, there was a lot of trade rumors going on with him at the end of season one. A lot of questions about where he'd be in season two. Ended up deciding to stay in Kentucky, continuing to be the leader there, trying to build something around him. So we'll see how Kentucky does this season with Cam Mello leading the way once again.
Absolutely. And Kentucky has the ball right now, and it's actually in Melo's hand. Let's see what he can do here. He gets it over to Taylor. Taylor's going to shoot. Misses. Rebounded by Hardaway, and a foul and one.
We had a good hustle play there down low. Scooby Lewis just got a little too physical with him, got boxed out trying to catch up to prevent the shot, and ended up fouling him and causing an and one instead.
Absolutely. So Kentucky is going to go to the line to shoot their and one.
Well, he's lining up. I got to call out. I love the Mardi Gras here. Mardi Gras colors all over the place here in NOLA.
Absolutely. One of my favorite times of the year as Kentucky knocks down the one. And here comes New Orleans. He's going to pass it over to Greg Lake. Greg Lake back to Lewis the second. Screen set here. He's going to drive in. He's going to pass it to Hayes. Hayes is going to get in and he's going to score.
That's a beautiful drive there and feed. Got it to the big man, Bam Bam Hayes down low. Able to free up and drop it in.
Indeed, Pizzo. As Kentucky has the ball, Young 2 has the ball over to Melo. They're going to pass it to Hardaway with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to get a screen set. He's going to... Bang!
Interesting release there. Like, didn't even hardly got off the ground for that jump shot from deep and drained it. Beautiful shot there from Hardaway.
Absolutely. Maximus has the ball now. Over to Lake. Lake's going to pass it to Lewis a second. He's going to drive and pull up. He's going to miss, and Tyree is going to rebound. And here comes Kentucky again. Over to Young 2. He's going to pass it in to Tyree, and Tyree is going to score.
Nice play there from Kentucky. We see them starting off hot here.
Absolutely. We're going to give it to Saints. Saints going to give it to Lewis. Over to Hayes. Back to Lewis a second. Screen being set. He's going to pop it. Miss. Taylor rebounds the ball.
New Orleans is getting free. They're rolling off of these screens and opening in some space. They're not getting the shots to drop just yet, though.
Absolutely. And a beautiful spin move for the score.
Whoa, beautiful drive there. Nice spin move in the lane for Hardaway and great finish. They're definitely going to need him to be one of those guys that steps up this season and helps Cam Mello out. Hardaway certainly has the talent to kind of be that guy to help contribute to the team. They certainly want to have a better finish than what they did last season, and he's one of the guys that can help them out.
Indeed, and while doing that, there was a foul on Hardaway, and they're going to go to the line and shoot two. As we look at the replay here, Looks like a hard foul there.
Hard foul, no easy baskets here. Definitely not going to give him an open lane.
Indeed. So New Orleans is going to go to the line and shoot two. So Pizzo, I heard that you know a backstory on why they call it the warehouse here
Yeah,
in
we
New
got the warehouse here. So they had some abandoned space off of Bourbon Street, maybe around the warehouse district where they had a warehouse that needed some renovations, and the ownership found it and took it over and found a great space here close to the French Quarter, downtown New Orleans, right next to the Central Business District and the warehouse and the French Quarter, a central place, a lot of activity in the area. So very cool area, and I love what they've done with the arena here.
Absolutely, and I love Bourbon Street as New Orleans knocks down two, both free throws, and here comes Kentucky down. He's going to try to drive. Great defense from New Orleans right now, but Melo's going to get in and he's going to score.
There's their man, Cam Mello. He's not only a guy on the outside, he can slash in the middle and get open as well.
Saint has the ball. He's going to pass it over to Lewis the second. Another screen. Hayes is going to try to drive. He's going to go up, and it's a foul on Tyree. That's going to be his first personal second team foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Kentucky being very physical down low. It's an interesting strategy for them. See if they're consistent with that throughout the season. But they are definitely not letting New Orleans get anything easy under the basket.
Indeed, and he's going to miss the first free throw. It's like there wasn't a lot of air under that one, but he's going to go to the line and try it again. And he's going to make that one to make it 15-7 with under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Still early on here. We saw a good back and forth in the previous game tonight where one team pulled ahead and the other team caught up. So very early on. Beautiful, beautiful streak down the middle for Mello there. Broke free. But yeah, so look, 10-point lead right now. Still very early on in the game. Plenty of game left. And I'm sure New Orleans will do some fighting to get back in this thing.
Absolutely. And New Orleans is going to take a timeout. It looks like Saints going to rebound. It's going to put the ball into Lewis II as they come down the court. Over to Gaucher. He passes it to Saint. Over to Gaucher again. Screen coming. He's going to pull up for the shot. Misses. Taylor rebounds.
Not the prettiest shot there from Gaucher. He's one of the guys I'm very much looking forward to see play tonight, though. Number 2 overall pick. Very deserving of it, too. Top-rated prospect. He's got a lot of talent and is going to contribute a whole lot this season. The combination of him and Greg Lake is going to be very dangerous.
Very dangerous indeed as Kentucky has the ball. It's going to go over to Mello. He's going to give it to Young 2. Young 2 to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to try to drive in, and he's going to shoot. He's going to miss. Rebound by Maximus. And here comes New Orleans. Gaucher bringing the ball up court. He's going to pull up, misses, and Jordan gets the rebound. And passes.
See Gaucher getting active very early on here while he's on the court.
Over to Mello. Mello shoots the 3. Bang!
Mello is money. He nailed that one. Again, he's breaking free. He's doing a lot of off-ball movement. When he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's doing what he can to get open. Certainly freed up that time, had just enough space to hit that shot.
Absolutely, and we're going to give it to Maximus. Maximus is going to shoot. He's going to miss. Mello rebounds. Up to Taylor. Taylor's going to try to drive in, and he is going to miss. Rebound by Hayes. And Hayes is going to bring the ball up court. Over to Saint. Saint pulls up. Misses. Young 2 rebounds.
I love the pace here. Things are certainly speeding up. Neither team can get a shot to fall right now, though.
Absolutely. Saints gonna pass it over Lewis. Lewis is gonna try to drive in, and he's gonna pull up, and he's gonna score.
Yeah, Scooby Lewis is one of those key contributors for this New Orleans team. He certainly produced for them last season in Vegas. He's definitely just one of those guys that he can pop off at any moment in any game, but he's always up there contributing in one way or another.
Indeed, and they're gonna drive in, and Kentucky is gonna score 22-9 Kentucky right now as Lewis brings the ball up court.
Yeah, as we see timeout here taken again by the writers. Down low to me is the difference. It's the story in the paint. Kentucky is not letting anything go for free. Like they are hacking, they are fouling, they are not taking it easy on New Orleans. On the other side of the court, we see Kentucky slash into the basket. We've seen Melo go a couple of times down low and get some open feeds down there for some easy layups. We see one after another where they're just able to get down there, and we haven't seen that same physicality from this New Orleans defense down low. That could be a difference as this game plays out. See how the points in the paint work out.
Absolutely. New Orleans going to have to step up a little bit as they inbound the ball here. It goes over to Freeman. Good screen. Shanahan's going to shoot. He's going to miss the open shot, rebounded by Mambo. And Jordan with the slam.
Making his presence known early. Beautiful push up the court off that rebound. Jordan leading the way, able to get that pass and slam it home.
Over to Stover. Stover's going to work. He's going to try to pull up, and he's going to score. Beautiful move by Stover.
Stover been adding some moves during this offseason. Normally known as the big man down low, blocking shots. Pulled that one out here.
Over to Melo. He's going to pass it to Peeper. Screen's been set. Jordan's wide open. He is going to score on a roll around the rim.
Yeah, Kentucky's, man, the difference is their shooters are getting open and those shots are falling one after another. New Orleans isn't getting as many clean shots off, and that's going to be the difference. They're trying to get some movement, not a whole lot though, as we see Kentucky again with another hard foul down low, nothing coming easy. But this New Orleans team, their guys, a lot of standing around so far. Not too many guys getting open just yet for those open shots. Look, it's only a matter of time when you got players like Lake and Gaucher on this team that can step up at any minute. And so it's just a matter of time before those guys start pouring it in.
Indeed. And like you said before, we have plenty of time left in this game for New Orleans to mount a comeback as they go to the line to shoot two. And he's going to make the first one. And Saint is going to make the second one to make it 26-13 Kentucky with a minute 35 left in the first as the ball goes over to Melo. Over to Peeper. Over to Melo. Over to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to pull up for the three. Boom! Beautiful three there.
Kentucky pretty much shooting lights out here for the last few minutes. They're getting open and the shots are falling. That's why they have this big lead.
And Freeman comes back.
Yeah, you like to see that answer there.
Melo has it. Over to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to try to drive, and then he's fouled by Saint, and that's going to be his first personal foul, and that's going to send him to the line.
There you go. Now you're seeing some physicality there from New Orleans, not letting anything easy go. Good foul, not letting him break free. Well, he's stepping up to the line for these free throw shots. I got to say, stopped by one of the New Orleans writer shops at the gs3.store as well online. Got a lot of nice shirts there for the writers here. Looking forward to seeing those jerseys go up on sale too. But yeah, the store is open for all your favorite teams out there, chat. So go check it out, gs3.store. I placed some orders today for Dallas gear and spent way too much money. So a lot of cool things out there now.
For sure, Pizzo. And I think you already know which team's gear I'm going to get for the year.
Yeah, Dallas.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
And he's going to make the second one to make 31-16 Kentucky with a little bit under a minute left here in the first quarter. Over to Freeman. He's going to pass it to Shanahan. Over to Gaucher. Gaucher shoots the three. Boom. Gaucher from long range.
very long range. That's the Gaucher that we saw in the prospect leagues and, working his way up through the draft. We know that he can shoot. Definitely drained that one from way deep that time.
Beautiful shot by Gaucher as Letterman is going to drive in and he is going to score to make it 33-19 as Gaucher pushes the ball up court. It's like he's holding it for that last shot. He's going to shoot the three and miss it. Heapin is going to get it. He's going to bring it up to Letterman. Letterman's going to try to shoot the shot at the end of the first quarter, but misses it. And at the end of the first quarter, we got Kentucky leading New Orleans 33-19. Welcome back as we get ready to start second quarter action as Kentucky leads 33-19. So Pizzo, what do you think of New Orleans? I heard you was around town a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I am from New Orleans, so I got here last night, called this game, flew in late from Albuquerque after the game last night, got to visit with my family, did some hanging out here today, not going to the French Quarter, been there, done that, went and hung out in the Marigny district. If you're not familiar with that, it's right next to the French Quarter, a lot of jazz clubs, good music, good food, great time here, had some beignets, ate way too much. Checked out the World War II Museum. If you're not aware, the World War II Museum is in New Orleans. You can get lost in there and spend all day. Of course, stopped at Pato's and had a hurricane as well. Of course, had enough time to hydrate and get ready for this game, though. Always have a great time here when I'm in New Orleans.
Gotta love them beignets as Melo has the ball here. Passes it over to Hardaway. Taylor has the ball. He's going to try to drive, and he is going to score. Beautiful take there.
Yeah, Kentucky just picking up where they left off after the first. The thing about this Kentucky team is we know they can score. They did the same thing in season one. The first few games of the year, they were blowing out teams, including my Flying Stallions. Something happened, though. Nobody can quite put their finger on it. It's been discussed. It's been written about. I don't need to go any deeper on it, but they kind of just fell off there towards the end of the season. But we know what they're capable of, especially as they retooled a little bit. They got some help from Cam Melo. They are dangerous, and they can be dangerous, and we can see it right here.
Absolutely. And Young, too, with the two. And it's going to be 39-19 over to Greg Lake. Over to Lewis. Lewis is going to shoot. Dang! Beautiful shot there.
Yeah, he came off that off-ball screen down low, wrapped all the way around to get open from deep. That's the kind of shots that they need to hit, especially when they're wide open like that.
And they're going to hit on the one and go to the line to shoot one. Beautiful move there, drawing that foul.
Yeah, drawing the end one here. Kentucky just pulling away further and further. Talked to the owner of this New Orleans team. Talked to Cajun Saint earlier as well. Very excited. The whole team's very excited to, bring basketball here to the Big Easy. Really show the fans what the GSB is all about. This is certainly not the showing that they were hoping for or expecting, but you can expect that they're still going to put up a huge fight here to get back into this one, even though it is preseason.
Absolutely. And weird way to shoot a free throw, but he's going to make it here. And now New Orleans is going to push it, and they're going to score to bring it back down to 18.
Yeah, scoring with some style there. Doing some spin moves in the lane and breaking free to drop it in there.
Over to Young 2. He's going to pass it to Melo. Over to Young 2, over to Taylor. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to do something here. He's going to pass it into Melo. Melo with the easy shot, and he's going to score. Beautiful move down low by Melo.
Yeah, Lake got a little too aggressive there guarding Melo. The clock was running out. He went for the steal instead, even though they probably could have got him with a shot clock violation if he would have just stayed strong down low, but gave it a free lane to Melo. He dropped it right in there.
Over to Lewis. They're going to set the screen, and he's going to try to drive, and they're going to get called for a reaching foul on Taylor, and that'll be his first personal foul of the game.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressiveness of Lewis there. Taylor he was backpedaling the whole way, just trying to hang with Lewis and his speed. Just ended up following him instead.
Lewis is going to try to put it up. Rebound, Young 2, and he's going to push it up to Kentucky. Over to Melo. Melo gives it to Hardaway into Tyree. Tyree's going to try to work in the paint. And blocked. And Matt Simmons brings the ball up court over the Hayes with a beautiful dunk.
Good series there by Hayes. Came up with the block and then went right back up the court and able to slam it home.
Young 2 has the ball. He's going to give it over to Melo, to Hardaway. Over to Melo. Melo for the three. And it's a loose ball foul called by on Taylor. And that's going to be his second personal.
Yeah, get a little physical down low there.
So New Orleans is going to inbound the ball with a loose ball foul here. And Lake comes down court. He's going to give it to Lewis the second. A beautiful screen set there. And Young 2 is going to come up with the rebound. And he's going to try to drive himself. And he's going to go in and he's going to score. A beautiful move there.
Yeah, Young 2.0, getting really aggressive, driving through the lane. He's got 7 points already, shooting 3 or 4. He might have the hot hand that they're going to continue to ride right now.
Absolutely. As Lewis has the ball, he's going to get a screen set for him. He's going to pull up and he's going to score. Beautiful score off the screen there.
Yeah, Lewis, I mentioned him earlier. He is one of those that can go off at any minute and be one of those solid contributors here for this New Orleans team. And we can see it right there, just the talent and the skill that he has.
Rebound off the lone three, down the court to Lake. Lake's going to do a little spin move, give it to Maximus, but it's stolen by Taylor. Over to Young 2.0, and he is going to score. And the New Orleans Riders is going to call a timeout to regroup.
Home team.
Yeah, we see New Orleans calling a timeout yet again here, trying to slow down this Kentucky reserve team. Kentucky, once again, showing some stiff defense. Lake was dancing a little in the middle there, tried to pass it out, and got intercepted by Kentucky. They pushed the ball right up the court and able to score. They pull into this 20-point lead now. This New Orleans team definitely wanted to put on a better showing for the fans as they regroup, as you mentioned, trying to figure out a way to slow Kentucky down and get something working for themselves.
Shanahan brings the ball up court. He's going to give it to Greg Lake over to Freeman. Freeman to Maximus. There's the screen, and he's going to pull up, and he is going to score.
Nice shot from deep. Had to found the open man standing there waiting for it and able to drain it.
Over to Letterman. Letterman down to Taylor. Over to Lockdown. And he's going to try to get the ball stolen from him, but it's out of bounds. And the reserve gets the ball.
Good defensive effort there to try to knock the ball away. They were just too close to the sideline, and that ball just bounced out. But good defensive play there.
Indeed, and it looks like it's going to be Mambo who's going to inbound the ball for Kentucky here. Letterman is going to get it And he's going to try to drive. He's going to pull up and he's going to score.
Nice drive and pull up, hit the leaner there. Just able to get over the defense and drop that one in. Nicely done.
Like it's going to go in. He's going to pass it over to Stover. And Stover is going to score.
Interesting play there from New Orleans. Greg Lake had the lane. Usually it's in his arsenal to go and finish something like that. Was generous to get Stover involved as we see the charging foul.
Yeah, that's indeed a charging by Love lockdown. It looks like New Orleans is making some changes here. Subbing in a few of their players.
So this could be the momentum builder that they need. They need to get something put together here. Let's see, coming off of that charge, if they can start hitting a few more shots and getting some more stops.
Shanahan is going to drive in, and he is going to miss. Rebound by Mambo. He's going to give the ball up to Jordan. Jordan over to 2.0. 2.0 is going to score.
He is on fire. Like, he is not missing very much tonight. And he's one of those guys leading the way here.
Over to Shanahan. Sight wide open. Hey.
There you go. You got everybody starting to pitch in now. We're seeing a few guys hitting shots, a few different guys hitting shots now. And that's what they're going to need to claw their way back into this.
Over to 2.0. Over to Letterman. Tried to set the screen, but Letterman is going to drive, and he is going to score. A beautiful move there by Letterman.
That was a very pretty play by Letterman. I'm not exactly sure how he worked his way through the defense there, but nicely done and able to just get free and get right under the basket.
Over to Stover. Stover's going to get over to Freeman. Freeman is going to try to go in.
Oh.
Beautiful dunk there.
Beautiful dunk. Freeman getting over Young 2.0. You don't see that very often. Freeman getting very aggressive. That is going to get the fans more involved in this game and hopefully give this New Orleans team a little bit of an adrenaline boost, and we'll see something a little bit more, see some more fight from them.
As lockdown goes in, he's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, Shanahan getting a little aggressive there. You know, coming off of that poster of a dunk. We see this New Orleans team getting aggressive on the other side of the court.
So lockdown is at the line to shoot two, and he's going to make the first one. And he's going to miss the second one as Freeman gets the ball. He's going to push it down court to Gaucher. Gaucher is going to go in, and he's going to score. A beautiful move there by Gaucher.
Yeah, very pretty move by Gaucher. He did not hesitate one step. He got the pass and just kept going and was able to get past the defender. That was very, very pretty from Gaucher.
And an illegal screen is called on Jordan. And it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, so this is the chance. This is the opportunity for New Orleans. Like they are slowly clawing their way back into this. They were down by 20. Now it's 16 with the possession here, and now they're cutting it to 14. So slowly trying to bring this back. Certainly trying to get it to single digits before halftime. Not sure if they'll get that far, but they are fighting their way back into this.
Ethan has the ball. He's going to give it over to Mambo. Mambo to lockdown. Going to have a screen set for him. He's going to try to drive in. He's going to pull up, and he is going to miss. Rebound by Shanahan. Great defense by New Orleans.
Yeah, we see another defensive stop there from New Orleans, and they immediately push, and they are able to convert. So here we go. They're really chipping away at this Kentucky lead right now.
Absolutely, and lockdown is going to get the ball, and he's going to pass it to Peepin. Peepin over to lockdown again. Letterman is going to get the ball at the top of the key. He's going to get a screen set for him. He's going to drive, and he's going to try to He is going to miss. And Shanahan is going to get the ball up to Gaucher. Gaucher to Saint. Beautiful.
Oh, Jordan with that huge block down low.
So the ball is going to go back to New Orleans after that block. Inbound to Shanahan. And Gaucher wide open for the dunk. Beautiful.
And they cut the lead to 10. I'm really surprised that after the last series that Kentucky didn't call a timeout. Maybe they're in a hurry to get out of New Orleans. They haven't called a timeout yet.
Absolutely. And New Orleans is coming back slowly here. The ball goes to Jordan. Jordan's going to try to do a little post move. He pulls up and he's going to miss. Satan's going to get the ball, and that's going to end the first half with our score, Kentucky 55, New Orleans bringing the lead down to 10 with 45. Pizzo, you want to go over a little bit of halftime stuff for it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, we saw what this Kentucky team is really capable of. They've got a lot of scorers out there, a lot of guys that can do different things. Of course, leading the way is Cam Mello and Dime Hardaway, but we see other guys contributing as well. Young 2.0 is out there. Mambo's made a few plays as well as Jordan. And you know, pulled off the very early lead and really blowing New Orleans out of the water. But we saw the fight that this New Orleans team has left in them. As we see a big difference in rebounding in favor of Kentucky here, and certainly that shooting percentage. But we see that fight from New Orleans. They cut that lead in half. I remember it topped out at 20. Now it's down by 10 at halftime here. I did not see exactly what the split was as we closed out maybe the last couple of minutes of the second quarter. But that fight from New Orleans has gotten them somewhat back into this game. They need to carry that momentum here into the second half and the third quarter and try to make this more competitive.
Indeed, as we resume the game here at the warehouse in New Orleans, as Hardaway has the ball, he's going to try to drive. He's going to pull up for the shot, and he is going to score.
Yeah, Hardaway, once again, we see him. He's got 17 points in 16 minutes, shooting a crazy 86% so far tonight. Certainly being one of the leaders here for this Kentucky team, and that is absolutely a difference maker.
And the screen set for Saint, and Saint is going to score to bring the lead down to 10.
Yeah, that's Cajun Saint's kind of shot right there. He came from that off-ball screen. He's just in front of that three-point line and able to hit it. They love trying to set him up in those type of shots, and he hits more often than not.
Over to Taylor, back to 2.0, down the below to Tyree. Tyree's going to do a little work here. He's going to pull up, and he is going to miss. Rebound by Maximus, and here comes New Orleans again. And he's going to get the foul and misses the shot, so he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, we saw Kentucky be very patient on their offensive side of the court, but then had to rush a last-second shot. We saw in New Orleans, one of the ways that they fought back into this is by stopping them on defense and then just outrunning Kentucky in transition. They did so there. Maybe one of the things that Kentucky discussed during halftime is a way to slow them down, and that's one way to do it, is just follow them and don't give them an easy shot.
He's going to knock down that first shot from the free throw line to bring the lead within 9.
Yep, they got it to within single digits now. They're in striking distance.
And Saint is going to make the second free throw to bring it within 8. As Hardaway brings the ball down court. Over to 2.0. Down to Taylor. Taylor's going to do a little work in the paint there. He's going to pull up, and he is going to score. Beautiful move there by Taylor.
Yeah, you like seeing the bigs going one-on-one against each other. Give the big guys some space and let them work and see how it turns out. Taylor won that battle down low.
Absolutely. Taylor with 4 points in the game as Lewis II has the ball. Down to Hayes, 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and he's going to lose it. Hardaway is going to get it and push it down court for Kentucky. Hardaway is going to miss that one. Rebound by Hayes.
That looked very chaotic possession there. A lot of people kind of mixed and jumbled together. He broke free, got to the basket, didn't have a clean look for that layup, and ended up missing it.
Down to Hayes. Hayes trying to do some work. He's going to pull up and he's going to score and brings the lead to 8.
Yeah, he definitely had the advantage on that matchup and able to just lay it up and in.
2.0 to Melo. Melo's going to pull up for the 3. He's going to miss it. Rebound by Hayes. He's going to push the ball down court.
Not sure what Kentucky's doing right now. The really awful shots, awful sets. I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. This is a much different team than what we saw early in the first half.
Late the Saint. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Saint over to Hayes. Lewis is going to shoot the 3 and score and brings it within 5.
I don't know how he pulled that one off. Again, Lewis has an interesting shot from deep. Doesn't get off the ground very much, but it's effective.
Over to Melo. Greg Lake guarding him hard, but he's going to get screened. They're going to pull up and they're going to score.
Yeah, they need something, and there's Melo, the guy. So, look, Melo's shooting 75%. We saw Hardaway earlier was about at 83. Those are your leaders right there. And if they're not clicking, that's when we see New Orleans really pulling back into this.
Saint off the screen gets the ball down to Lake. He's going to get a screen again, and Lake is going to score.
Uh-oh, I think it's that time. It might be time for the Lake show.
The Greg Lake show indeed, as 2.0 has the ball. Down to Tyree. Back to 2.0. Over to Hardaway. We're going to come set a screen for him, and he's going to drive in. And he's going to miss. Rebound by New Orleans. They're going to push the ball up court to Saint. Saint is going to miss. Tyree is going to rebound for Kentucky.
Had a good look from the corner there. The defense closed in on him, may have distracted him a bit. Beautiful steal, though.
Lewis pushing the ball. He's going to shoot it. He's going to miss. Rebound by Taylor.
We see this frantic pace once again.
Over to Hardaway. The Melo's going to shoot from long ranges.
Whoa! He was at least 5 feet behind that arc. That man is limitless.
Over to Saint to Lewis. And he's going to pull up. Rebound by Tyree.
New Orleans has certainly cooled down here in the last minute or so.
Absolutely, but here comes Saint down court. He's going to pass it into Maximus. Beautiful pass, and they're going to score.
I'm really impressed what I'm seeing in this transition game from the Riders as we see Kentucky finally using a timeout, and very much needed in my opinion. The momentum that New Orleans has been building up here and just really cutting into this Kentucky lead is really impressive. You got to give them a lot of credit for the fight that they're putting into this. Only down by 6 right now, so just down by a couple of possessions. So they could easily, get back to tying or maybe even taking the lead in this game. Plenty of time left for them to do that.
Melo has the ball. He's going to give it over to 2.0. Over to Melo. He passes it to Hardaway. He's going to get a screen set for him as he tries to drive in. 2.0 is going to score.
Nice little give and go there as 2.0 took off after the pass. The defense picked up the man with the ball, but 2.0 broke free and was able to lay it up and in.
Saint is going to try to drive. He gives it over to Saint. I'm sorry, wrong play.
It's all right. It was a good pickup there. Way to get free down low there by Desi Saint. He came off the screen, was able to roll to the basket and get open.
Taylor's going to shoot the long 3, and he's going to miss. Rebound by Saint, and New Orleans is going to push the ball up court again. Beautiful screen set there, and he's going to pass it out to Shanahan.
Stover was trying to break free there off the pick and roll. Good defense there by Kentucky.
And there's the screen, and he's going to pull up, and he's going to miss rebound by Saint, and Saint is going to put in an easy two to bring the lead within 4.
Desi Saint, right place, right time. He's that man right now.
Over to Melo. 2.0. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot it, and he's going to score. Strong move by 2.0.
Very strong move in the lane. Had the defenders all around him. Still able to get that ball up and in.
Over to Saint here. Saint's going to give it to Shanahan. Down to Saint. Saint again. He's going to put it in, but he's going to miss. Rebound by Taylor. And Kentucky is going to push the ball up court again.
It was a strange possession for New Orleans. It looked like a couple of guys were running into each other while they were trying to break free.
Hardaway's going to pull up for the 3, and it's going to rattle around, and it's going to go in.
Got that one to fall, and they definitely needed that shot to go in as they extend this lead a little bit, give them some breathing room.
Freeman has the ball right now. He's going to give it to Saint. Back to Freeman. Over to Shanahan. He's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to miss it, but Stover rebounds, and it gets blocked.
Ooh. Stover's usually the man doing the blocking.
Melo has the ball right now. Hardaway's going to pull up for the 3. Bang!
Such a quick release there from Melo. As you see the reserve on now an 8-0 run in the last minute and a half, and extending that lead a little bit further. New Orleans fought all the way back, got to within 4. And Kentucky just able to hold them off right now and really, heat up a little bit and take the momentum back.
Absolutely. As we get ready to start it back up after the timeout here, Shanahan is going to get the ball on the rebound, on the inbound, over to Gaucher.
Stover posting up down low. He wants that ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And the reserve is going to get the ball back as we look at the replay here.
Yeah, it was a great offensive rebound, but just an even better block by Kentucky.
Kentucky is going to inbound the ball here. Hardaway has the ball. Lockdown is going to get it. Lockdown with a beautiful move. And he's fouled. Doesn't get 2, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that was Saint with the foul.
Good play by Kentucky. He got the handoff there and came all the way around, drive into the lane. Again, being aggressive. That's what we saw from Kentucky in the first half. They were being aggressive, driving to the basket, and New Orleans was doing a lot of fouling, and they were really extending their lead based off the free throws. Now we see them doing it once again, as well as hitting some of those outside shots, as we see Melo and certainly Hardaway able to get free and hit some more shots here.
Kentucky definitely maintaining their lead as Lockdown is at line to shoot his second free throw, and he is going to make it 76-62 with 1:16 left in the third quarter. Over to Shanahan. Shanahan's going to give it to Gaucher. Beautiful screen set there. Another screen. And Taylor is going to get it on a weird offensive drive there. And he is fouled. That's Love Lockdown again, getting fouled by Shanahan. And Lockdown is going to go to the line again and shoot 2.
Yeah, it's that aggressiveness once again. New Orleans doesn't want to give up those easy shots down low, but a little too much contact, and they're drawing the fouls and getting to the line.
Take a break.
So Lockdown is at the line right now to shoot 2. He's going to knock down his first one to make it 77-62.
Yeah, it seems like we went from a 4-point Kentucky lead to now a 16-point Kentucky lead very quickly here in the third.
Absolutely. Kentucky definitely locking down to keep their lead here as Gaucher has the ball. Over to Stover. Stover's going to pass it to Freeman. He's going to get a screen set for him. He's going to pull up for the three. Misses it. Rebound by Mambo. And Kentucky is going back down court again fast. Keeping has the ball to Taylor. He's going to get fouled and one.
And one. Stover's acting confused about what happened on that one, but he had a little too much contact there.
Shooting one.
Great
Very
position.
nice passing from Kentucky.
Absolutely. As they go to the line for the and one opportunity. And Taylor is going to make that free throw to make it 81-62. And just when you thought the game was going to get close, Kentucky is pulling away once again. Over to Gaucher. Gaucher is going to drive. He's going to pull up and he's going to miss. But Stover is there for the back.
That's what he does. He's there getting all those offensive rebounds and just laying it back in.
12 seconds left on the clock here. Lockdown has the ball. Looks like he's going to try to hold it for the last shot there. He's going to give it actually to Taylor. Taylor's going to try to drive in. And Taylor is going to miss. Stover is going to get it. And at the end, the third quarter, we got Kentucky with 81 and New Orleans with 61. And y'all know what time it is. Pizzo, you want to do the honors?
Yep. Let's everybody get those fours up in the chat.
Start of the fourth quarter here with Kentucky maintaining their lead 81-64 here. As Saint has the ball. He's going to pass it down to Hayes. Hayes is going to give it to Shanahan. He's going to get a screen set for him. He's going to try to drive down to Hayes. Hayes is going to shoot but miss. Taylor gets the rebound.
That was a nice play by New Orleans. Hayes was able to break free, just not able to finish, and was not able to get back down on defense down low.
Shanahan has the ball here. Down to Saint. Saint back to Shanahan. Over to Saint again. Saint is going to shoot the lone three, and he's going to miss. Rebound by Jordan.
I respect Cajun Saints' game, but shooting 8 feet beyond the arc might not be it.
Beautiful slam there by Taylor.
Yeah, now we see Kentucky doing what we saw New Orleans doing a bit of. Look at this. Desi Saint with the pretty slam.
Oh my God, yo, man.
We're turning this preseason game into a dunk contest now. I like it.
A little preseason dunk competition.
I think we got some early entrants.
For sure. And if the reserve call a timeout with 8:50 left here in the fourth quarter, 85-66.
Yeah, as we take time out here, I think for New Orleans, what we saw them have success with in the third was really them being able to get some defensive stops and run. Not only did that allow them to kind of claw back into the game, but it was really helping them gain momentum. And that was the difference for them for a few minutes there in the third quarter. Unfortunately, they spent so much energy and effort just to claw their way back down by 20 to get within 4. They just wore themselves out, and Kentucky's taken advantage of them ever since.
Absolutely. Comeback that was down to 4 at one point as Lockdown shoots it and Gaucher recovers and gets the ball. And beautiful pass to Saint, but he can't capitalize. Rebound Pippy. And here comes Kentucky again. Lockdown has the ball.
New Orleans got that defensive stop, ran up the court, not able to finish though. Oh! Bam Bam with a nice block. I thought he was out of position, going to give up an easy layup. Not so easy.
Not so easy at all. So Kentucky is going to have the ball here with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And Mumbo with an easy pass and dunk. What a move by Mumbo.
Great play there. I mean, Kentucky, we see them finishing one after another here.
Saint gives it to Gaucher. Gaucher with the lone.
Oh, no.
The away team.
Gaucher, welcome to the pros. Your first NBA. Nothing but air.
Nothing but air indeed as Letterman brings the ball down court for Kentucky. He's going to drive. He's going to put the one hand and he's going to miss it. Rebound Mambo in a block. And Hayes is going to get it. Saints trying to put a move on him. Passes it out to Gaucher. Gaucher to Shanahan, the Saint.
New Orleans had a couple of guys streaking in transition, slashing through the lane. They weren't able to find him, though.
Shanahan with the three and it goes in and out, and Kentucky gets it. Mambo is going to bring the ball up court. Over the.
Oh, my. We are going to see that one over and over again. Nick Hill, where you at? We need a clip of that one.
If that's not on ESPN's top 10, that's definitely on my top 10. Screen set here. He's going to go around and he's going to try to drive it over to Saint. Saint gives it to Hayes, back to Shanahan for the long three. Misses, tipped in by Saint.
We are seeing a lot of action down low here from both teams. Now they're just putting on a show here to close out the game.
Over to Letterman. Letterman gets the screen here. Lockdown gets the ball. Another screen set. Jordan's going to shoot the three. Bang!
Kentucky just seems to be hitting from all over the court now.
Home team.
Screen is being set, and it's going to be called for an illegal screen on Hayes, and it's going to go the other way.
That might be a little frustration there from Bam Bam.
Frustration indeed as Kentucky gets the ball on the inbound, and it's going to go to Melo. Melo's going to get the ball out to Hardaway. And he is going to score. 25 points for Hardaway so far. Over to Greg Lake.
Hardaway just being one of the leaders, stepping up, doing what he does.
O'Shea has the ball. He's going to try to get it in. Over to Hayes. O'Shea with the three. Misses, rebound by Tyree. 2.0 has the ball. He gives it to Tyree. Over to Hardaway. Back to Young 2. He's going to try to drive. He's going to bring it back up to the top of the key. Hardaway with the shot. Hardaway's going to miss. Rebound by Hayes as Saints push the ball up court to Free. Over to Lake. Screen is set. Beautiful screen there. He's going to get the foul and one.
There we go. Be a good finish on that one.
Shooting for your home team, number 2.
So Gaucher is going to go to the line for the N1 opportunity. He's going to score.
Nice play for the rookie right there.
Absolutely. And score right now is 94-71 with a little bit under 5 minutes left to play here in regulation. As Hardaway gets the open three, he's going to miss it. Rebound by Saint. Freeman over to Greg Lake. Over to Gaucher.
Bam Bam's trying to work his way open.
Hayes get the ball back to Gaucher. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to... Oh, my God.
Gaucher showing that he can play in this league.
And Hardaway is going to bring the ball up court. Over to Tyree. And it's going to get blocked there.
New Orleans showing they still got some life. They might be down by a lot. It might be preseason, but they still got some life and they're going to fight.
Taylor gets the inbound 2.0 over to Melo. Over to Tyree. Tyree gives it back to 2.0 to Melo. Tyree's going to have to shoot with the shot clock getting ready to go off. He's going to miss, and it's going to get ball over to Greg Lake. Beautiful pass there. Over to Lewis. Back to Freeman. He's going to get a screen set for him and pass back out to Greg Lake. He's going to miss it. Back to Greg Lake again. He's going to miss it again, and Kentucky comes away with it.
Had their chances. They had the defensive stop, pushed it up, got some open chances with their man. Greg Lake from the outside missed 2 in a row.
Absolutely, and Tyree is going to try to pull up for that shot. He's going to miss. New Orleans pushed the ball to Maximus over to Greg Lake, but wide open. He's going to miss the wide open shot. And Kentucky gives it the ball over to 2.0.
Didn't work for Greg Lake on one side of the court. He went to the other corner. Didn't work over there either.
Over to Hardaway. Screen being set 2.0 at the top of the key, and he's going to miss. Rebound by Tyree, though. 2.0 for the 3. He's going to miss again, and Greg Lake has the ball again for New Orleans.
This went from a dunk contest to a three-point contest where nobody can hit it.
Over to Freeman.
We got a matchup down here for Stover. He needs to just back him down.
Indeed, and that's exactly what he does, and he's going to score. Over to 2.0. Hardaway has it. Trying to work on something here. Over to Melo. Melo's going to give it to Tyree. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 2.0 is going to shoot it, and he's going to score.
Hit it from way outside on that one. They had him earlier in that possession cutting through the lane, and they didn't see him. But he popped right back outside and hit that one instead.
Over to Lewis. Maximus has the ball. Over to Freeman, and a beautiful dunk by Freeman.
Great cut by Freeman. Give credit to Maximus for that great vision to find him cutting underneath, right behind him.
2.0 has the ball over to Hardaway. Over to 2.0 again. Melo has the ball. Going to get a screen set for him. He's going to pull up from long range and miss, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be New Orleans ball.
Yeah, I mean, not the greatest shot selection there, but minute 18 left, and you got a big lead. Why not just chuck it up?
Down to Greg Lake. He's going to pass it to Lewis the second here. And Lewis passes it in to Greg Lake, and he's going to get the easy 2.
Greg Lake having a much easier time under the basket finishing than he has from outside tonight.
Over to Taylor. Screen there. And Melo's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to miss it. Rebound to Stover.
Stover just collecting rebounds on both sides of the court.
Maximus, and he's going to go in and run on a beautiful play.
Yeah, we see you, King Maximus. Great finish there.
Shooting for your home team, number 55.
So he's going to go to the line to shoot 1. As Kentucky looked real good in this preseason game tonight.
Yeah, New Orleans doesn't have to hang their heads down. Again, it's preseason. You're trying different things with your game plan. This Kentucky team, I mentioned it earlier, they beat Dallas last season by 40 points in the regular season. Like, we know that they're a dangerous team. As they're hitting once again from the outside, trying to get to 100. But look, New Orleans, it's the start of the season. They're figuring out how to work in these new rookies as well. Especially Gaucher and Lake, getting them working together. They'll figure it out. And, being in the same division as them, I'm absolutely worried about playing them. I know it's going to be a difficult matchup for us in Dallas, but looking forward to the opportunity to play against them.
Absolutely. As the time runs out here, and your final score from the warehouse is going to be Kentucky 99 and New Orleans 85. And Kentucky, they're going to look ahead to week 1 to go against Ohio. And the Riders is going to come to your city, Pizzo, and play your Flying Stallions. Looking forward to that game.
I am absolutely looking forward to welcoming my hometown team here of New Orleans into the Big D. Looking forward to hanging out with my good friend Cajun Saint. Maybe we'll do a jersey exchange. We'll see.
Absolutely. As we go into the team comparison, what stands out to you?
I mean, first and foremost is just the amount of yellow on the left. I mean, that just catches your attention right away. But if you look at everything else, all the other stats, the field goal side of things, they hit more shots. They hit more field goals. They hit just three more 3 pointers. But looking at everything in the comparison, you know, they n nothing stands out. I mean, in fact, the thing that stands out to me is the bench points on the New Orleans side, 46 to 24. Everything else, yes, Kentucky absolutely had the edge on him by about 3 or 4. Fast break points, they had 2 more. Points in the paint, 4 more. Assists, 3 more. Offensive rebounds, 1 more. Defensive rebounds, 4. Like, just you go stat by stat, and it's like, yeah, they had a few more, but all of those few more added up to a big lead, a big victory here for the Kentucky Reserve. New Orleans fought back, like they put everything they could into it. We saw the a frantic about 5 minutes or so in that third quarter where they really fought back and got close. We thought that they might take things over, but the momentum just wore off on them. Kentucky gained that momentum back and was able to pull ahead again and just put NOLA into the rearview mirror.
Exactly. New Orleans really coming back there in the third quarter. Just couldn't get it done though. As we get ready to look here at the box scores for this game, and starting with Saint, he had 15 points and 3 rebounds. Gaucher with 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Lewis with 10 points and 4 assists. Hayes with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Freeman with 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Stover, 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Greg Lake with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Maximus with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Saint with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Shanahan with 2 points, 1 rebound, and 6 assists. As we get ready to switch over to Kentucky side, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, I will take this one. Thank you. We had Dime Hardaway coming in 33 minutes. He threw up 25 points, 1 rebound, mixed in 7 assists as well. Had a very, very good shooting night. Should go in 9 for 15. Cam Mello came in with 19 points of his own with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. And, I called it out during the game. Hardaway and Mello being their leading guys. And you can see it right here as Mello went 8 for 13 shooting on his own. Young 2.0 came in with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and went 8 for 11 shooting. Again, just a very efficient night from those guys, and that's how they're going to win games this season. A.R. Jordan contributing with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. We've got Colonel Taylor coming in with 9 points, 10 rebounds of his own, with 3 assists, a steal, and a block, filling up the sheet there. Letterman coming in 6 points of his own, going 3 for 6. We got Tavian Tyree coming in with 5 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Lockdown with 5 points, 2 assists. Bo Bombo had 2 points, 4 assists, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block of his own. And finally, we got Scotty B. Peepin, 2 rebounds, no scoring, no shooting, but he contributed with those 2 boards and those 3 assists. And that's your winning Kentucky Reserve team.
Absolutely. Great game from Kentucky. And as we get ready to end up, any final thoughts, Pizzo?
I was very much looking forward to seeing this New Orleans team playing in the warehouse. I love everything that they build with this brand. Looking forward to seeing what they bring to the GSB this season. I expect a lot of things from them. They've got a great owner. I've loved getting a chance to hang out with him. He was taking me around town today as we went and hung out in the Marini. I look forward to welcoming him here to Big D, and then taking him out in game one.
Absolutely. And that's gonna do it for tonight's action. Don't forget tomorrow night at 7:30, we got Oakland going against Virginia. And after that at 9:30, the nightcap with Vice City in the Memphis Blue. So tune in to that. And Pizzo, it's definitely been a pleasure being in the booth with you tonight, man.
Yes, I appreciate getting the opportunity to broadcast with you. It's been a good time. We'll definitely do it again throughout the season. I appreciate everybody that's still sticking with us in the stream. We had over 40 viewers throughout the stream tonight. I appreciate everybody sticking with us in the chat and everybody's contributions there. Don't forget, everyone, we've got the store open, gs3.store. Go check out all the merch out there for your favorite teams. Definitely get in on that early. Y'all have a good night. Pass it back to you, Ingram.
All right, well, that's gonna do it. GSB action tonight. One, thank everybody for tuning in. This has been Al Ingram III with Pizzo in the booth, and we hope you all have a great remainder of your night. We're out. Peace.